now on that same card, we have Boots Ennis fight Karen. What do you think about his performance? And I mean, what do you think is next? Do you think that he is in that top, 10 discussion? I mean, Karen was ranked at 29, and they do have, right? And do you think that, he can fight somebody in the top 10? Can he deliver the way they say that he is the boogeyman?
I've been telling you guys 100% every single time. You put him in the ring with Blair Flair, he'll get knocked the fuck out. Period. Mm-hmm. Like he'll come in there, believe in the hype, and then like he'll get caught in exchange and loosey legs, and he'll be out the door. We'll find out who the hell he really is, because a lot of these so-called tough Philly fighters, trust me, I'm one of them that conquered everyone in Philadelphia. I know. So like, you know what I mean? It's just like, we have to see who people are when they're actually in there with somebody that believes that they can win. We need a test. And we haven't seen a test from Ennis ever. And it's not because he's that much better. You know what I'm saying? He barely was able to even get that guy. You know why? Because movement. What do you think Blair Flair is going to do? Because, like people think that like it was impossible for Blair Flair to beat this guy. Are you guys saying it now?
Absolutely, man. You've been calling them out for a while now, but let's piggyback and let's pivot a little bit here. Let's talk about some of these guys that, you've been able to share the ring with in sparring.
Okay.
Shoot. The floor is yours. I would like to know some names that you got to share the ring with in sparring, so you could, deliver some better predictions for everyone else to understand.
Well, I don't know. I haven't like really sparred some of these like guys that's like up to date. I sparred what do you call it? Well, I'm in wild card, so I sparred all the wild card fighters. You know what I mean? So like that guy Stenionis, I sparred him. And he was incredible. He like, I understand like why he's so successful. You know what I mean? He beat people like me. If I didn't spar him and figure out like how to conquer that, you know what I mean? If I didn't figure out how to get that number, he would probably beat me. He would probably beat a lot of people. Like, I'm just being honest. He's a tremendous fighter, and the way he goes about things is very interesting. You're not going to be able to just like circle around him and get him tired and do certain things. You know what I'm saying? He cuts off the ring incredibly. He takes his time incredibly. He holds a stance that's very strong. You know what I'm saying? And like, as much as people think that he's there to get hit and all that stuff, you're definitely not going to hit him with a headshot. You know what I mean? He's not going. He's going to be bearing those punches off with the head pointed straight. You know what I mean, and stuff like that. He does get hurt, but like he's a warrior.
What's good, Just Do family? It's your boy KB back to get boxing. It's Just Do one more time. If you hear me laughing, I'm laughing because Blair Cobbs is wild, man. But before we get into it, man, y'all smash that like button, man. Y'all know the Just Do Boxing room etiquette. Smash that like button. Sub to the channel. Hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I drop new content, man. So let's get right into it, man. What y'all just heard was an interview done by Fight Hub, and salute to Mill City Boxing, man, doing the great work with Fight Hub. And he interviewed none other than Blair the Flair Cobb, who gave his immediate thoughts on Jerron Boots Ennis when he was asked. And he went on to say that he had knocked Boots out, you know what I'm saying? And his legs would be loose and he'd get him out of there and all these things like that. And he went on to criticize his performance against Corinne and say he was barely able to get past that guy. And newsflash, Boots won every single round. I mean, he pitched a shutout. It was a 12-round shutout. Corinne didn't win one solitary round. And he was even quoted for saying, you know, Boots had some real power and he was feeling Boots' shots in there. So for all of y'all that's still criticizing the man for not getting a knockout, he still dominated every single round. But, you know, Blair Cobbs is a funny guy. You know, he said he had knocked Boots out. And I say, let's see it, man. It sounds good. It sounds cool to say them things out loud, but make no mistake about it. You get in the ring with a Boots Ennis, and I ain't straddling no fences here. Jerron Boots Ennis would beat the absolute dog out of Blair the Flair Cobbs, man. You think you was looking bad when you was getting your hair punched all over the place by Alexis Rocha and then uppercutting the ref. When that fight was over, imagine what Boots would do to you. That's one of the most offensively gifted and talented fighters in the sport. And I think he'd absolutely destroy Blair the Flair Cobbs. I mean, I do respect Blair because I know he's selling himself, but he says a lot of things that are ignorant. Like, you know, he says, you know, Stanionis is tough, and you know a lot of guys think he's there to be hit, but you're not going to land a headshot on him. And then you can clearly see the pictures where he's lumped up, where plenty of headshots been landed on him. And there's no slight to Stanionis, but you know his assessment of him was very poor, and I just think he was making it up as he went along. It sounded very like unoriginal, and it just didn't sound authentic to me at all. It just sounded like he was making it up, and it sounded like he don't really watch Stanionis fight. You know, he'd be leading with the point in his head. You sound crazy, and then you say, you know, he's not there to be hit, but then you're gonna turn right around the next breath and say, but he do get hurt. So if he don't get hit with headshots, how's he getting hurt? You get what I'm saying? It just doesn't make a lot of sense. So Blair the Flair Cobbs was doing a lot of talking. I mean, he named a hit list of fighters that he want to fight, you know, Boots being one of them. He mentioned Broner, you know, Conor Benn name came up, Spence and Crawford, and, you know, all these guys. And I just say, let's see it, man. It sounds good saying it out loud. Yeah, then he mentioned Manny Pacquiao. I mean, come on. Come on, man. Come on, Blair the Flair. Show us something. You want Boots? Show us you want Boots. You know what I mean? Step the Boots the right way. Pardon me, that was my baby boy, baby do opening the door. But yeah, like I was saying, man, get in there and show us you really about that action when it comes to Boots Ennis, man. Step to him like a man. Stop calling his name, using his name for clout, saying you would knock him out and you would do this and that, downplaying him as a fighter. He's a much better fighter than you. He's shown that. He's much more proven than you, despite having the big names on his resume. If I had to put my money on it, I'm pretty sure if a lot of other people had to put their money on it, they'd have Jerron Boots Ennis stopping Blair the Flair Cobbs. But that's my thoughts. Y'all get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think about Blair the Flair Cobbs hit list and what y'all think about him saying he had knocked Boots out. And yeah, he'll knock him the F out and he'll have loosey legs and, you know, Boots is going to be out of there. You know, he had a lot of slick things to say. Let me know what y'all think. Is it clout chasing? Is it cat? Or is it serious? You know what I'm saying? And as always, man, y'all get in the comment section. Let me know if I gave boxing its just due, because that's what I do over here, JusDueBoxing. Till the next one, I'm out. Peace.